Hello, hi everyone. I hope you all are doing well. This side Priya Bhatia. And in this specific discussion, we will be starting with something new. And I'm very excited to talk about the very interesting course which many people were requesting from me from past few months. But I was also working at the back end, towards launching this specific course in a great way. So I think today is the right time. We will talk about it, but before we will jump towards talking about what exactly do we have in this course and how I have planned in the upcoming months, I really want to get a quick confirmation in the chat window that whether I am properly audible, clearly visible to everyone or not. So can I get a quick confirmation from everyone that whether I am clearly audible or not? Yep. Can I get a quick confirmation? I hope I am clearly audible to everyone. We will be waiting for a few minutes so that everybody will join the discussion, and then we will discuss something amazing over here. In the meantime, I will also do one setup quickly. So, this discussion will be super helpful for everyone. It's not only for those who really want to purchase a course. I'm just trying to give you a proper, clear cut roadmap that how basically right now we are in 2026, right? So how basically you have to prepare for DA specific job roles and data science specific job roles, and how this specific course could be a structured path for you, then again it's your choice. But that's what I have planned for all those enrolled learners who are interested in deep diving with the concepts with me. So just wait for a few minutes. I'll not take too much of your time, definitely. We will discuss the complete end-to-end roadmap, and I'll talk about the most important things with respect to the course part. And then if you have any queries also, if you already have explored about this course, you can also again let me know in the chat window, and I will definitely try to answer you all. That's the only reason I have come up live. Otherwise I can shoot one video and upload it as well. But I really want to take your questions also, because it's very difficult for me to get a read a mail and then revert back to you. So in general, this live discussion I really like. That's the only reason for it. So let me just share my screen as well. In the meantime, people are joining, and it's about data careers launchpad. Initially I have written the name of the course as the complete data analytics course, but after that I have changed the name, and there is a reason behind that. So I'll talk about the complete story. First of all, give me a quick confirmation. Is my screen is visible to everyone? Is my screen is properly visible to everyone? I hope it is visible. Thanks, Umesh, for the confirmation that I am clearly audible. Okay. First of all, let me talk about this course. I have already pinned the link of this course in the chat, and every YouTube description now onwards, you will get the link of this course as well. You will be able to observe this is the course we have, Data Career Launchpad. Many people are getting confused in these three programs: basic, most popular, and best value. There are many learners who might not be a part of my previous courses of DSA or ML. So when we go towards second or third batch, package number 2 and package number 3, this is only for those learners who have not been a part of my course of DSA or ML. So if you will see, the individual pricing of these courses is uh, like bigger as comparable to if you will take in a package. So that's a good deal for you, that you can go ahead and maybe purchase, let's say, because you know that if at all I'm preparing for DA, at that point of time in the product based companies, DSA will be the number one thing which they will ask from us. So you will find that DSA recent course, you will get an excess of that as well. If let's say you'll be like, "Ki, I am interested in DA, but apart from that, I also want to go towards data science in future." So we have a ML course end to end in our website. You will get a course access for that as well. So either I mean, it all depends on your, uh, vision. I mean, what exactly you are requiring at this point of time. This is the first thing. If let's say anyone who is already a part of my DSA course, ML course, you should ideally go for this package number one, where we will be having a course of data analyst. Now, see what is happening over here, how this complete curriculum is designed. You will observe that our main course is actually segregated into five interesting modules. Okay. The first module is all about DA and Excel in detail. We will talk about in detail what exactly do we have in Excel, what are the major functionalities we can do, lookups, data cleaning operations, data analysis task, how can we perform. And I personally observe that if anybody knows Excel in detail, apart from doing a technical work, he can be very good in doing a personal task as well. I will personally share my experiences, how in my personal life also I'm using this tool. Uh, Second module is all about Power BI. So many people were requesting from me, ki, Priya, can you just launch a Power BI specific course? Now, you won't get a dedicated separate course for Power BI. You will have Power BI in this specific course itself. Then SQL specific discussion we will do, where we will solve the interview specific questions, we will solve the concepts of SQL, then Python, and then finally the stats and EDA part. Now, all of these discussions we will plan recorded plus live. So every week we will meet live as well. That is important to understand because only the live discussions, because I have taken these batches from past few years, I personally feel that only live discussions won't make sense because there is too much I really want to share with you all. And as we are in the upcoming years, the content is keep on growing. There is a lot of interesting content which I have personally with me right now, and I will try to share all of those experiences in this course. This is the latest one, and the videos plus recorded content, live discussions plus recorded content give me a flexibility to share more deliverables to you all. So maybe I will give you, maybe let's say on Saturday we will sit together. On Sunday I will give you recorded content, and then every week you will just explore about that whatever task I have shared. Again on Saturday we will meet again. That's how the complete discussion will be there. It might be the case that some days in between working days also we can plan a time which suits to the enrolled learners also and to me as well. We both should ideally be free so that we can sit together and have a discussion. So the main thing is, it's not completely self-paced course. It's a live course, but you will get the recorded videos as well side by side, because I feel that limited things I can share in the live discussion. Maybe in between, I will record the videos whenever the time permits to me in the working days. I will keep on uploading those videos as well. In fact, in my DSA course also, if you will ask from the previous enrolled learners, I did the same thing. And that's where I get the idea. Ki for the future courses, I will apply the similar kind of a thing. Ki I will come live, I will teach live, but at the same time, to continue the spirit and to share the more deliverables from my end, I will keep on sharing the recorded content as well. Perfect. Now, this is the first thing. I hope this is clear to everyone. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now, when you click on, let's say, the buy now button, and you will try to enroll onto the specific course, for the initial, I would say, enrolled learners, 20% off is going on. You have to apply a coupon code DATA20. Okay? As soon as you will apply it, and this is applicable for packages also. So whatever be the course you're interested in, go towards that, apply the specific coupon code, and you will be able to get a free, some amount reduction on top of it. Now, please, this is for the initial enrolled learners. Once this, for the first 20 enrolled learners, it will be there. Once it will be out, it will automatically go. I cannot help it. It's automatic. So it is just limited to first initial 20 enrollments only. Okay? That's the second important thing. Now, why I have designed this kind of a curriculum and what is the main purpose of it? I personally feel that if anyone wants to go under this data career and wants to be good inside that, in the data careers, I personally have mentioned in the previous discussions of mine also in my YouTube channel itself, that we have multiple paths to explore. But ideally, what I personally feel is that anyone who wants to go into this specific field should ideally take a career path as a data analyst. As a data analyst, you should first of all know how can we analyze the data in a better way. I think that's the ideal approach I am saying. Once you will be able to work under this specific domain in a real time project at any point of time, maybe 2 years at least, I am saying 2 years at least, then you will get to know ki acha, this is how basically I will be able to analyze the data. Now the good thing is whatever be the discussions you will be having in this specific data analyst domain, whether it's about Excel, whether it's about Power BI, whether it's about stats and EDA, whether it's about learning about SQL, uh, what else? What else? Whether it's about whatever be the, I would say, mathematical insights which you will gain from here, mathematical insights which you will gain from here, whatever be the Python programming you will learn to implement all these things. I mean, all these specific knowledge is really applicable when you go to the second level of job, which is data science, which is data science. तो अगर आपने डेटा एनालिस्ट के बारे में पढ़ लिया तो वो सेम नॉलेज तो आपकी एप्लीकेबल होगी. ऐसा नहीं है कि दैट स्पेसिफिक नॉलेज ऑफ डीए विल गो इन वेन, because at any point of time, if you know about the life cycle of data scientists also, their first main job is to analyze data. After that, they work towards creating, models, model building, where depending upon the type of data, they might be applying ML, they might be applying DL, they might be applying NLP, they might be using generative AI. Definitely generative AI is something, a space which nowadays DA people are also using. So I'm thinking, I mean, this is not final, but I'm thinking to add one more module in this specific course of Gen AI. Because I again feel that Gen AI is something which is common for nowadays all the positions. So you should have ideally a knowledge of Gen AI specific space as well. I will try to share in the live discussions whatever be the things I'm exploring in Gen AI space. So that is something which I'm adding in both of the things. Now, if let's say now this specific field is just keep on evolving, right? I mean, if you have spent 2 to 3 years, then obviously you will get to know कि अच्छा आज के टाइम पे ये हम पढ़ रहे हैं, नेक्स्ट डे कुछ नया आएगा, we have to study about that, we have to read the research papers about that. So this specific field, I will talk about it. I will again share my personal experiences and will try to share to you that what additional things you're supposed to do. Now, there are many people, for example, I can see a request that please launch a deep learning paid batch. Deep learning, it's a good idea, and I'm planning for that. But deep learning course will come as a separate course because I personally feel deep learning is way too much. I mean, there is a lot more to explore. So, अगर मैं deep learning को भी इसमें add कर देती, it will be a very big, I mean, sort of a program, right? So that is the reason I'm planning in future. That is the future plan. I'm just sharing in this live. Nowhere I have shared till so far, but this is the future plan. So two courses I'm planning in the future. Let me tell you, 2 courses I'm planning. First one, so I'm preparing the content for this specific part. To be very frank, it will take me few months. देखो, डीए के कोर्स को भी प्रिपेयर करने के लिए मुझे कुछ महीने लगे. बहुत लोगों ने मेल किया, बहुत लोगों ने बोला कि प्लीज लॉन्च डीए कोर्स, प्लीज लॉन्च डीए कोर्स. At that point of time, I said that I will launch, please wait for a while. It took me some time to explore, research, read, study, to understand that what could be the best examples I should share ideally with my learners so that they will be able to get a good understanding of it. Then talking about job perspective, I personally have given few interviews in the past so that I get to know what is the industry trend right now. And even if, I mean, in future also, I will do the similar things. So usually before launching any specific course, I personally believe that I should also be updated with the trends and what is happening in the market because things are changing so fastly. So same thing I'm saying for that. Deep learning, currently I am learning, I am exploring, I am doing a bit of research, I am reading a lot of research papers. And when I will be ready, I will definitely launch a live sessions completely course on deep learning as well on this platform. I'm saying you all today itself. Now, second thing which I am definitely planning is Gen AI course, because again this is something which is an evolving field as I have mentioned, and there is too much to explore about it. But Gen AI में ऐसा है कि कुछ नया आ ही रहा है, तो इसका कब होगा अभी मुझे खुद को नहीं पता, क्योंकि आई एम स्टिल लर्निंग अबाउट दिस स्पेसिफिक फील्ड. डीप लर्निंग इज समथिंग इट्स, I think we can do it easily once the DA course, the current course which I have launched will be over. We can plan about this deep learning as well. I'm thinking ki this should not ideally take more than 3 months, but I'm again thinking, but maximum let's take 4 months. So we will be able to finish it. So we will start this course. Uh, so I have planned. I think the date will also be mentioned over here. Let me check. Um, let me check. What is the date is mentioned? I think 15th or 16th of May, if I'm not wrong. But let me verify, because till so far I have not booked my calendar. I have to book the calendar as well accordingly. It's on 16th of May, right? Timings also you can see 9 to 11 every weekend. So 11 a.m. See this very carefully. Also, as I have mentioned, it could be the case we might conduct classes on working days as well. So please be flexible on that. But definitely, if majority people will say yes, then only this thing will happen. I mean, whenever time permits to me and I'm available, I will definitely ask from you guys. And if you are also available, we will sit and learn together. So 16th May is the start date, right? And so you can imagine May, June, July, August, maybe by September, I might go for this specific thing. I might go for the specific thing. And by that time, obviously, it gives me a good idea and the research completely about this deep learning specific space as well. Although I have learned this specific space multiple times, in fact, my whole master's research is on deep learning. I have worked with multiple real time projects, but still, when we talk about teaching now, we cannot throw jargons to the learners. We have to, I mean, this is what I personally feel as a mentor, ki spend some time to think that what could be the best approach with the help of which we can teach to the learners so that they will also enjoy and they don't have a fear ki, oh my God, this is so difficult. And if as a mentor, I will be able to achieve that, then only I will say that, okay, I am a good mentor. If my learners will be able to find the subject easy and they will be able to crack a job ultimately, right? So that is the whole plan. So please wait for a while. This thing will also come. I hope this answers the question by many people. Now, do you have any questions? Acha, one thing which I have mentioned few minutes back, again, I'm repeating, data 20 is the coupon code for, as I have mentioned, it is for, I hope you all remember that. This is for first 20 enrollments, and you will get 20% off. Okay. And already I shared this coupon with learners who were there in my WhatsApp group. I already have my own WhatsApp group. You can check in the description again. And in the Telegram group for the previously enrolled learners. So few people have already enrolled it and used it. I'm just sharing with you that reference as well. Okay, that's the whole plan. Now let me take few questions. I think I have already shared everything. And this is something which we have designed. If you have any thoughts, if you feel there is something more we can add or which we can do within that duration and which could be better to make this course more amazing, you can just let me know. Looking forward to your feedback as well. Okay, there's a very interesting question. I already know all maths and ML classical algo. What I do now? See, in that case, maybe if you don't know about Excel or Power BI, you can think about it. But if you know about that as well, to create interesting dashboards and reports, then just hold on. When deep learning course will come, then maybe you can enroll into that. Yes, Umesh, that's the plan, as I have mentioned. Data science cohort or batch for beginners. See, this specific plan, which just now I have discussed, it is for beginners only. Let me tell you who is the audience for this specific batch. Ideally, who should enroll in this specific course? Anyone who is preparing for data analyst jobs, anyone who is a fresher and preparing for data science specific jobs. Because over here, we will be covering up ideally if you will take till package 3, DA, DSA and ML, राइट? उसके बाद एक बार आपने ये सब कर लिया, अगर आपने पहले नहीं कर रखा, अगर आपने ये सब कर लिया मेरे साथ में, तो when I will launch deep learning, you can continue it from there. You can continue it from there. So ये भी बहुत क्वेरी आ रही है डेटा साइंस के लिए. तो डेटा साइंस में अगर आप ध्यान से देखो, पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग इज मस्ट. Stats EDA is a module which we should cover up. SQL must, mathematics must, machine learning must. Excel Power BI is sort of optional, but if you have that specific skill also, then obviously it will help you to create interesting reports and dashboards if required. Usually from data science people, they expect you to create a predictive model. So that is something which we are doing in ML specific course. So you can again work towards it. You can, I am here in the live discussions. You can ask me questions. We can conduct multiple doubt clearing sessions on the working days, and we can plan it accordingly. So I will, means I'm not planning to at least launch right now any entry level data science specific course separately, because I feel everything is covered up under here. What I'm planning, as I have mentioned, is advanced portion now in the future part, where we will be covering up this deep learning stuff, NLP stuff, Gen AI stuff in future, right? Okay, let's talk about the next question. How about doing MTech and PhD in AI and working in engineering colleges as assistant professor? I mean, it's good if you like teaching, and I mean, if you feel like that's a good path for you, it's a good thing. I mean, definitely, big yes. BS in मेडिकल साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी IITM मद्रास में ऑफलाइन अभी सही करियर पाथ है. I'm not sure what they are covering up in this medical science and technology field, so not sure about that. I cannot answer it right now. Maybe you can share with me your curriculum. Maybe you can mail me. My email ID you will find on LinkedIn, and then maybe I will help you out on that. From my perspective, at least I can tell you ki whether I feel it is good or bad. Is this for working professionals in the operations team domain? We do only Excel reporting. Definitely, yes. I mean, this is for anyone who wants to enter into data specific field. As I have mentioned, whenever you are trying to switch to data specific field, if you really feel like that, because see, I personally feel right now everybody should know about AI, data science, even though you are not working. In future, the way we are doing the jobs, be it any domain you can take, right? Even the doctors are also learning about this. You can imagine, I mean, in any domain, whatever with the expertise you have, if you have a knowledge of this specific subject, you will be able to do your work in a more smarter way. That's what I feel. I mean, previously people were writing the code, creating the projects. It took almost an year or 6 months or 7 months. Right now they're building it within weeks, within days. So how is that possible? I was just be there in the conference. It was in, I think, last week, uh, regarding the GitHub. And what they have mentioned over there is ki, uh, if you will see on YouTube live, it was there. So previously, in the previous year, there were, I don't remember the exact number. You can refer it from there. But the point was ki, if it was 2 billion in the past for a whole year, now currently within a month or within a day, that number of uh, commits are happening. So you can understand that how the pace is growing and how the people are developing the products. And that is only be possible with the help of this AI specific things. So we should know that how in our work we can use the AI, we can use this platforms like Chat GPT, Perplexity, Gemini, or the different platforms that we will be having to do our work in a more smarter way, because that's the future, that's the present as well. So this course will help you to guide you in that specific direction. So even if you're in the operations domain, definitely I feel ki you will, once you have the knowledge of all these things, you will use that knowledge. Because I personally have learners in my courses who are from a different domain altogether. They were not using this specific technology of Excel or Power BI or SQL to fetch the queries or writing a code part. Still, now whenever they connect with me, they say that Priya, whatever you have shared in the sessions, currently I'm using it directly or indirectly. So that's the point, right? I'm working as a Python backend developer. What should I start next? Gen AI, data science, DA. Can you suggest the best option? I will say ki start with DA, side by side learn about Gen AI, because Gen AI, there is no as such prerequisite. The major prerequisite is to know about Python programming in Gen AI, I'm saying. So if you learn Python programming from here, if you learn the basic concepts from here, you can start side by side learning about Gen AI. For example, uh, I am also learning Gen AI. So the point over here is that Gen AI is evolving domain. There is something new coming up, and we have to understand what is happening. For example, as I have mentioned a few months back, I was working with a RAG where we were using vector DBs. Right now, we are working with a RAG-based application where there is no requirement of vector DB. So what I'm trying to convey over here, things are changing so fast that we also have to learn. So be relevant, be updated with what is happening in the industries, and side by side keep on upskilling yourself for DA first, and then second step is data science. As I have mentioned, whatever topics, whatever modules we're learning over here, these are the same modules you will learn for data science as well. So they're the major prerequisites. After that, you will learn about ML, DL, NLP, Gen AI, everything will come side by side. But Gen AI is something which is keep on evolving. So I preferably say कि side by side start exploring about that. What exactly do we mean by LLMs? How LLMs work? What do we mean by pre-trained models? How internally these platforms of LLM are working? What exactly is agentic AI? How it is helping the industries to do their work, do their task in a more effective way? What exactly is RAG application? Why is it is exactly required? What internals they're using to fetch the data so efficiently, so effectively? So all of these things you should know and you should start exploring. Once you understand the bit of maths about the initial foundations, you will start understanding the intuitions behind everything, right? Your DSA course was awesome. Thank you so much, Nikhil, for that. Perfect. All good. Any other questions? Any doubts still so far? Anyone? So I'm looking forward to it. Let's see how many people will be there in the batch. Definitely, I am eager to start this journey from 16th of May. I think 16th is Saturday. That's why I have mentioned 16th of May. So looking forward to it. And with that, bye bye everyone. I will see you all very soon, maybe on a live discussion or maybe on a video part. But anyhow, just make sure whatever be the things I have mentioned over here, you can bookmark it, you can save it, and still, if you have any confusion after this discussion will be over, you can definitely let me know in the comment section of this video. I will read the comments and revert back to you as soon as possible. With that, bye bye everyone. See ya. Take care.